Welcome back to It's a Tool Thing. Today with an update on my Milwaukee battery warranty. Just to give you a little backstory, approximately 2.5 weeks ago, I contacted Milwaukee directly about my 6.0 battery that was having an issue in multiple tools. You could slightly move it in and out of the tool, not enough to even get off these locks right here, and the tool would quit functioning. Wasn't getting any flashing lights or anything like that. It just wouldn't work. You could slide it back in. I actually demonstrated it in one of my videos here a couple weeks back. And I had dealt with their local service center with my M18 mid-torque and compact. And they did fix the compact. The mid-torque, the bolts were loose. I don't feel like they fixed it. They may have attempted. It still works. It just seems like it's underpowered. That might just be the tool, but for what they're claiming on horsepower, I don't feel like that tool runs that well. I could say the same thing about this one, to be honest. I do like it. You probably couldn't pry it out of my cold dead fingers at this point, but it definitely doesn't put out 250 foot-pounds. So I contacted them. This is a quick review, and I tried to find out if it was under warranty using the serial number. They wouldn't give me any information. They just wanted me to send it in. Ultimately, I sent it in. I had some issues getting it sent because I don't have a computer printing the shipping label. And then I had to have a color copy for the battery. Obviously not their rules. It's a government thing, I'm assuming. And that was kind of an issue. I was able to get through that. Got the tool sent off. Saw an email from them saying, hey, I see the tool's on its way. Got another email from them approximately a week later saying we're evaluating the tool, or the battery, I should say. And then got an email, I don't know, almost a week ago maybe, saying that they had completed the repair and they were sending the item back. I did not go on their website to confirm what they found. I'm not sure they would have given me any more detail other than an item was on its way back. Yesterday, this came in, just left outside. Not my first favorite thing, having $100 bills laying on the ground outside of your house. Not that my neighborhood's bad, but it's just a potential loss right there. Once again, that's not really Milwaukee's fault. That's the shipper, and that's pretty standard practice, I guess. But it's unfortunate. I would prefer to not to leave things laying outside for somebody just to wander by. I live pretty much in the middle of nowhere, so the odds of somebody wandering by and seeing a little box sitting on the ground, probably, unless they're actually out to do that, probably not very likely. So the paperwork that was in the thing just said they evaluated it and that they replaced the tool under warranty. It was at no cost. No cost shipping it there, no cost shipping it back. As you can see, it's a brand new one in the blister pack, which I have not opened yet. It's actually damaged, not the battery, but the case. If you can see that there. But it was in a box, bubble wrapped. Bubble wrap on the bottom, and then one of those air things in the box. But I'm assuming that happened during shipping. But they did replace the tool, or the battery. And that's always good. Like I said, I wish they'd have maybe slightly better communication. I'd like to know actually what's wrong with it. I guess even want to know why they didn't fix it. But I have a feeling they just give it a quick overview, and as long as it doesn't look like obvious abuse or something situation, they probably just warrantied out, trying to keep a good name, which is a good thing. I mean, 3-year warranty on a battery is not bad, but when you consider it's made in China and it probably takes 6 months to get over here, and then possibly even longer if it's sitting on a shelf somewhere, that starts to cut down your warranty. And I did not have the receipt handy. Actually, I believe this one was a replacement from the tools that got stolen out of my shop truck, so I would have had to have tried to get one from the company at best. That is another issue. I understand that they want to have proof of purchase a lot of times, and they'd asked me for it, but I said I didn't have it, and that's not not necessarily their fault, and I understand the warranty timeline and so forth, but it seems like they need to come up with a better way. Same thing with serial numbers. It was readable on that 6.0, but as an example, this unit here is roughly the same age, maybe even slightly newer. And I mean, I don't abuse it, but it's definitely got damage. And the tag, that's the only place the serial number is. I try to take pictures of them, but that's kind of a pain. And then I guess how do you prove that that serial number was on this tool? You could take a picture of any tool. So I want to talk a little bit about this stubby. I've been using the 6.0 and 4.0s pretty exclusively in this instead of the smaller 2.0s. I'd only use these smaller 2.0s or 1.5s in a situation where deemed it space necessary. But I just have been using these stubby ones, or compact batteries, which is the main reason I recommend the stubby over the M18 compact, because you have that option. I mean, the M18 compact, you can go to a shorter battery, but you can't go to a smaller battery in actual depth and width. Only in overall depth of the actual battery component part here. But I've been actually pretty happy running this 2.0s on here. Obviously, I still don't feel like this thing's got nowhere near 250 removing torque. But it doesn't seem to be that much of a detriment with the 2.0. If the battery's not completely tapped out, it seems to work fine. I can always switch in the larger battery, but I've been pretty happy running this smaller battery. Just that little bit of space sometimes makes a big difference when you're trying to get into a tight place. So that's just a quick update. I'm actually looking forward to the new one of these. I don't have any special behind the scenes information, but due to the age of this thing, I'm pretty confident they should be coming out with an updated version here shortly. Like I said, I don't have any inside track on it, but if their cycle, I mean, they just did the compact one here. I believe it was earlier this year, maybe late last year. So I would think that this one would be next in line to get a refresh. And I'm curious if they can make it smaller, lighter weight, or actually put out the horsepower they're claiming. Because to be honest, if it was this size and it actually put out 250 foot-pounds, that would be very impressive. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Comment down below. And as always, have a great day.